Hello, hello everyone. Make sure I hit record. I did. It's not pizza, but it's Stromboli this time. So it just got delivered. It was from Grubhub and it's from my favorite pizza place. And I was actually my work sent me one more. When they deposit the credits in your account, they do it every Monday. And they sent me another one, and I think it's because Sunday was the first start of the work week, and I worked that Sunday. So they did send me one more. So I did use that. So the total, they gave a $30 credit, which is what they typically do. Sometimes it's $25, but lately it was $30. And so my total was $26.18, and that was including the tip. So it's an Italian Stromboli. So the Italian Stromboli has ham, salami, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. And I always ask for mine well done, and then it comes with sauce as well. So let's show y'all what it looks like. I'll cut it, and then let's eat. It's actually late. It's 7:04 p.m. I typically don't eat this late. I'll eat this today, and then I will have it for leftovers tomorrow. So that is the Italian Stromboli. So let's go ahead and cut it. So that is what it looks like when it's cut open. Yum! All right, let's eat, you guys. I'm hungry. As you can see, I have the pups here. So what I do is some people don't use the sauce. It's just like a marinara sauce. I love sauce with my Stromboli. You can either just use your hand and dip it. I always cut it. I hope my knife and hope it doesn't make too much noise on the, actually let me do this so you guys can see. If we put it over here, and I'll just move this is Gold Peak Raspberry Tea. All right, so yes, so I just always cut it. I'm gonna try not to make any scratching noises with my knife and my fork. I know sometimes it can be loud. But yeah, I always ask for my Stromboli well done. Oh, see that noise? I'm so sorry. I'll try to cut that noise out of the video. It's just one of those things. Just one of those things. I need to get some. I have my other plates, but they have like a lot of scratches. Look at that cheese. They have a lot of scratches on them. I showered early this morning and I've taken the dogs for a walk, so I'm just like a sweaty mess today. They've had several walks. We played with their toys. So good. You can see Sebastian there. So yeah, the pups were dropped off today. They will be here for 14 days. Long time. I love though when the parents pick them up, especially when it's been this long. They typically do travel for 2 weeks a year. And then they go on some shorter ones. So yeah, then they come back. So they get picked up in 14 days. And then they come back for another week at the end of August through the first week of September. I think it's 8 days. I'm trying to do this carefully so it doesn't make that scratching noise on the plate. I love Strombolis. But yeah, it's from the little mom and pop place where I get my pizza. But yeah, I always ask for it well done because... Now, I've never had that issue at this place, but sometimes if you get a Stromboli at a place, especially like a large, like the dough will not be all the way done. So yeah, no matter where I get a Stromboli, I always ask for it well done. I love the crispy pieces. Some people will cut it into like small strips like this and then dip it. Some people don't dip their Stromboli at all in the sauce. Oh, here he comes. You know, let's see if he'll, yep, here he comes. Come here, Sebastian. Oh no. Okay, he was going back behind my computer where the cords are, and I didn't want him to knock my camera cord out from the computer or from the Mac. So how are you guys? I hope that you all are doing well. Haven't been doing too much, just applying to jobs. So far, nothing. Yum. Sorry, I will, if there's a lot of cuts in this video, that's because I'm cutting out the noise. I'm trying to do it lightly, but it's hard. When they dropped the dogs off today, she goes, "He is getting thin." I'm like, I know. He still eats. Really stinks when you have, you know, an older cat that has hyperthyroidism and kidney disease. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible. And I do give him extra food, but it's like no matter what. So I have a feeling it's probably, kidneys are probably getting worse. It honestly makes me wonder if, like, so he was diagnosed with hyperthyroid. Well, no, yeah. January 2023? Or was it February? Somewhere around there. And he's going to jump up the counter. And his kidneys were okay. I think it was like his creatinine. That was him jumping up on the counter. His creatinine, I believe, was like one point something. It was good. And then they had to put him under anesthesia in March of 2023 to do teeth cleaning, and then he needed one extraction. So by that time he was on thyroid meds for a month, a little over a month. But then it's like all of a sudden, oh, and then he had to get his rabies vaccine. And I know that hyperthyroid can mask kidney disease. So, yeah, we start treating his thyroid with the thyroid medication. And then, like, all of a sudden, his kidneys, he goes from stage 1 to stage 3 kidney disease like that. I'm like, was it like him being put under? Was it because we're treating the thyroid? Was it the rabies vaccine? Was it a combination of all three? Yeah, I think I'm gonna... He might need fluids more often. The other day when he was sick for like a half a day and vomiting, not keeping anything down, I gave him fluids 2 days in a row, which seemed to help. But right now he's drinking water. So I can kind of get a feel, depending on how much he's drinking. So I did give him some fluids last night, 50 milliliters. Might just give him another 50 milliliters today. All right. I'm going to cut one more piece. Give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Got another piece. So I'm gonna eat this, go out and water my plants on the deck. Look at all the tomatoes now. These are all my tomatoes so far. Some have a little bit of green, but I just picked them a while. Got a whole plate of tomatoes. I ordered this for Sebastian. It's called Porous One. Here, let me show you. It was just delivered today. So it's called Porous One. And it's supposed to, you sprinkle it on their food once a day. And it's supposed to, because I think the reason that they get sick is because the toxins build up in their blood. So it can cause them to become like nauseated and not want to eat. Although he's been eating pretty well, except for that one a couple days ago. But I mean, probably before that, he probably hasn't been sick since like vomiting and not wanting to eat and throwing up. Probably April, I think, was the last time. So he's gone quite a few months. And thankfully this last time it lasted only a half a day, so he's back to eating his normal food. But what can happen, because the kidneys are not able to, because the kidneys aren't working like they should, it can cause like the toxins and stuff to build up in their system, so that's what makes them not feel good. So this it's supposed to, the size of it and then the size of the, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm just going to say toxins. The toxins are small enough to go inside these. They're like really, really, really tiny little black things. I think it's almost like a charcoal. But it's supposed to, when you put this in their food, the toxins that the kidneys cannot filter go inside this, the little spheres, and then they go number 2 and they excrete it that way so that it's not staying in their system. So it was just delivered today, so I figured I'll give it a try. I've seen that that there's quite a few vets that are telling people to give this a try. So I'll try it, we'll see. I do wish they would give you extra sauce. I mean, you can get it, but you gotta pay extra for it. They give you, for a medium stromboli, they give you 1 sauce. For a large, they give you 2. So yeah, now I'll have something to eat tomorrow. And then I guess, or actually maybe, I got the freezer, or the hamburger out of the freezer last night because I'm going to make the cheesy hamburger casserole. I mean, this would be fine in the fridge for a couple days. If the meat is all the way thawed out, that's what I'll make. If not, I'll just eat this. Make the casserole Sunday. Love stromboli. After I'm done eating, I'm gonna water my plants and then I'll take the pups for a walk. Messy. Yesterday I had one of the tomato plants knock over again from the wind. It wasn't even that windy. Also mad. A couple branches broke. I'm not having any luck this year with them just staying. Next year, I'm definitely not going to use my black 5-gallon for tomato plants. Definitely not. For as many times as they've knocked over this year. Nope. I'll either use like the big tall 5-gallon buckets or the storage bins. Like I do have one storage bin out there and it's perfect. Haven't had an issue yet. The only thing I don't get is that the 5-gallon buckets that I bought. I recorded a video of it, I think right after I planted. Or no, did I show you guys? You probably saw them when I did post a video when I planted the little seedlings. So those are 5-gallon, but you know the big, like for instance, the Lowe's 5-gallon buckets that you can buy? Those are 5-gallon buckets. But they look bigger than the black 5-gallon. I don't get it, unless they're just a little bit, the black ones are maybe just a little bit wider. Could going on the couch to lay with the other dog. Alright, I'm definitely full. Samar's in her hiding spot in the basement. Although, we did go upstairs earlier for a little bit. And then when we came back down from that, Samara was right here, up in here. But that didn't last too long because I took the pups out and she ran down to the basement. I'm surprised she didn't run down before as we were coming down the stairs. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. I wasn't going to do a video today, but then I was like, well, why not? Even though my hair and my makeup is not fresh. I showered like early this morning before they got here. Look at her. She's funny. Alright, you guys. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope y'all ate dinner with me. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Oh, the video I posted today, the cheesy chicken and rice, absolutely delicious. It's not too spicy. Just a hint of, you all know me, I can't do spicy. And I feel like oh, I can't tell you that. Or no, I can because that video will be posted. So I tried the Fiery Whopper. I feel like that Fiery Whopper was more spicy than that cheesy chicken and rice dish that I just made. Put it that way. It's just a hint of spice, nothing major, but it's so good. Love it. That cheese sauce is amazing too. You can just make that cheese sauce from that video and get some tortilla chips and heat up some of that cheese sauce. Or, I mean, if you just freshly make it, that's fine. But like, for example, if you make that recipe and you have that cheese sauce left over, which I did, you can just heat it in the microwave. Now, what I did, I reheated it with the reheat button so that it's not like full high power. So I didn't want it to separate, and it worked out perfectly. But yeah, and then just dip some tortilla chips in there. Oh, so good. Delicious. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you all have a great day and a great weekend. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.